get your first one, but you weren't done. What'd you have for breakfast this morning that kind of set things off for today?
I think, not playing yesterday, obviously I was pretty well rested, and, I just wanted to help the team win any way I could, and, luckily the pucks were going in tonight.
Your first two goals, almost identical. Right wing side, do you like that shot being a left-hander?
Yeah, it's something I've always liked, kind of using that defenseman as a screen and trying to get it up over the goalie's glove. So, like I said, luckily, they went in tonight.
I would argue that maybe the dish to Nesterenko for the game's first goal might be sweeter than the couple of goals. Tell me about that play to kick things off. Yeah,
it's actually pretty funny. Right seconds before we went on the ice, we're saying if Trace hits me on that seam there, Nesty, be ready back door, and luckily it went exactly how we drew it up. So that was pretty awesome, and with Nesty to get the finish was awesome too.
Did Nikita come up to you at some point and say, I can do the exact same thing, because he went out and put up 3 goals of his own and also a 4-point night?
Yeah, no, I'm super happy for him too. I mean, we live together, so we go through the ebbs and flows, and obviously Trace being there too all night, making good passes, good plays, and also driving the play for us. So I thought, yeah, Nesty had a heck of a night, but also my line mates Trace and Ghosh played great as well.
Now, for you guys, they kept coming back. Every time it seemed like they had another two, and just kept hanging around that hockey game. How'd you guys continue with your game, not let that get to you, and eventually pull out the victory?
Yeah, I think in that second period there, we definitely got away from our game a little bit, but we regrouped here in the third, and we know we can win the close games. That's something we're working on, and just finding that consistency. So there wasn't much doubt in our room that knowing we could get it done.
Matt, obviously the offensive performances from Nikita Nesterenko and Sasha Pastujov, great, but I want to look at the way your team continued to respond. Even up 4-0, the Wild kind of bounced back, made things interesting, but your group never kind of let up on the gas. What did you see from your team?
Loved our first period. That was the way that we wanted to continue our momentum from yesterday into today. We knew that there was going to be a response and a push from Iowa, and I thought we handled it extremely well in the first. And then thought our game got away from us in the second. Then all of a sudden, Sasha slips one in, and it's 4-0. Really from there to be able to keep anything perfect you're asking a ton. And the reality is that our guys battled, and there was a lot of great team effort and individual effort to get the win today.
What have you seen from Sasha Pastujov that didn't play last night, but you put him back in the lineup here today, and boy, first 3 goals of his AHL career in a 4-point night?
Big congratulations to Sash. He's out of the game yesterday for a lineup decision. It's not like there's something that he did wrong. We're blessed to have a lot of forwards that are capable of playing and contributing in our lineup. And, he took advantage of his moment today, and I'm happy for him.
Nikita Nesterenko, have you found something with that line? He's got a 4-point night, 3-point night last night, but between him, Regenda, Agazino, it seems like that's also been some chemistry on your line.
There's a good mix of everything on that line. Aggie's so smart and heady. He's got enough skill that he can make plays and break people down. Reggie's obviously a force physically, and Nesty has some great speed, tenacity, and playmaking ability. So the mesh of it all together seems to be working.
You were down a defenseman for a little bit there with Luka Profaka missing the mid part of the second period, and the group had to step up. What did you see out of the 5 defensemen, and just the way this blue line has worked the entire series here this weekend?
When you get down guys, it's a cool thing. Zelly gets up and Hag gets up, and Whitey's celebrating something bigger than hockey right now. But it gives opportunity for next man up. And I think we get to flex a little bit of our depth on D, and these guys are able to step in and show. They've been so competitive the whole weekend, and to me, that's the highlight.
Anthony Costantini, what have you seen from him for his first 2 games, and also adds an assist here tonight for his first pro point?
Yeah, happy for him. He's been extremely steady. He picked up system play quickly. Rob Murray's done a wonderful job with him, getting him and Luka ready for us. And they both jumped in and did a wonderful job.